What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Honest to God podcast, episode 23. Yeah, we're on 23. Hey. This is easy.
It's that CJ Watson right here, bro.
No, you wild, bro. That's crazy that the first number 23 you go to is CJ Watson, bro. When there's so many greats.
Like some great 23s though.
The only question is which 23 we going with, man? Are we going with Jordan or are we going with LeBron?
Man, this LeBron, bro. LeBron just
gotta be LeBron.
We got LeBron.
Gotta be
LeBron episode, bro.
He a Laker now. LeBron episode 23. Man, we back.
Yes,
I wanna give a shout out to Aaron, man, for coming on last week. Super dope episode last week, man. Probably one of our better ones, man. I listened to that. I went back and listened like 3 times just because it was a good conversation.
I did too.
It was good.
It was just a
I
good
listened
conversation.
like 3 times. Yeah.
So definitely shout out to him, man. Go back and listen to episode 22 if y'all missed it. But the boys is back, man. Just us. Just the Honest to God crew. Your boy Caleb Yano coming at y'all from Atlanta. Nice weather down here, man. It feels good to be in like 70 degrees in November, man. I can't even lie. I be out there in shorts and t-shirt.
How you doing, Caleb?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I can't complain.
You know what I'm saying? You always ask us how we doing. How you doing, bro?
Man,
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I'm doing all right. Staying busy. I've been in a good place, man. Can't complain. Nothing really to report. I've been all right. Appreciate y'all asking, man.
Good.
Let's who we gonna start with today? Let's start with Mout, man. How you feeling, Mout? You doing all right?
I'm good, bro. Good week. Ready to pod, man. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying life, for real.
You got the fresh fade?
Yeah, I was gonna do the fro, but I'm like, nah, man. I'm gonna get back to the fade. You know, keep this way.
Don't let these kids influence you, bro. I know that's what
The Duke starting 5.
Right.
Don't go with the Blue Devil cut, bro.
Right. I'm too old to be doing that. Just get my fade, my wave brush, my dewy, and I'm good, man.
Yeah, bro. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you do best. You got the boy Dennis in here, man. You doing all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, my G. Everything is perfect, man.
Fresh
it's
off
my
the
wifey
workout.
birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday to Liz.
Yeah,
You know we gotta give her a shout out. Happy birthday, Liz.
Hey, bro, bust some shots for her, bro. Bust some shots for her.
Shots for Liz? All right.
everything.
You already know.
Yeah, man.
You already know. Dennis gonna bust some real shots later for her in the backyard. Go shoot.
Nah, bro.
Be going crazy.
Bro, Dennis shooting shots out in his backyard is wild because his neighbors
bro.
everywhere. Like,
Bro.
you can't do that, bro. Can't just go out in the back on the west side.
Nah, not at all.
On the west side of the shooting out a shot.
Right, bro.
Nah,
That don't
man.
sound like Griselda in the backyard.
Right. Shout out to Liz on the birthday tip, man. I know y'all gonna celebrate tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
And then let's give Carlin the libs this week. Man.
How are you guys? How are you guys? How are you guys?
Carlin,
Yes,
bro, listen,
sir.
I ain't even gonna lie, Carlin. You brought up that Michael Jackson topic last week. That was definitely the controversy of the week. And yo, I went back. I know I said I wasn't gonna go back and listen. I went back and listened. Y'all was right, bro. You guys are absolutely right, and I was wrong. I was completely wrong, bro. Michael Jackson's vocals were horrible, bro. Like, and then it got me wondering, like, how do they fool people? Like, how have people been fooled all these years into thinking like he was really that cold?
Bro, listen, you could be the greatest of your time, bro. You can get decades out the way.
But it was better singers. It was way better singers than him at his time. That's what I don't get. Like, I think it was like you said, he's
Mike
just a
started at
performer.
5, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a performer. He was
His
a baby
kid,
doing
his
this.
kid vocals were 10 times better than his adult.
Right.
That's a fact.
And I think that
That's
just
super
carried
facts.
him. And his songs, like, he wasn't really singing all like that. He was just like, just kind of, yeah. I mean, you okay? So, y'all was
What's
definitely
wrong
right.
with y'all,
I
man?
can't lie,
Y'all
I was
wild.
completely wrong.
I'm just saying.
You know what I think it is though with Mike. I think like when we think of Michael Jackson songs, like I think people know them better than they actually listen to them.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Because
right,
whenever
right.
a Michael song plays, like you just sing along with it. You don't really
know
sit
it.
here and listen. Like
To the
Right.
vocal.
you know what I mean? You hear like
Right.
Beat It or something come on. Nobody's sitting there listening. Everybody's singing along to it. So
That's definitely how Mike got that off all
it
these
is,
years.
bro. He got the hits,
For
but
sure.
his vocals was definitely dookie. So Carlin was right about that.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
bro, congratulations on a great season, man. The Liberty
Appreciate it, man.
Blue
Congrats,
Jays. Let me give y'all a
Congrats,
round of
boys.
applause, man. Season came to an end last night, man, but it wasn't
Yep.
a bad season, bro, at all, y'all. Y'all
Bro,
definitely went hard, man.
We showed up. We showed out. We did what we were supposed to do, bro. You know, it just
That's all you can
sometimes
do,
it just
bro.
gotta come to an end. Sometimes, you know.
I mean, all good things got to come to an
Yeah.
end, bro. This is what it is, but
Yeah, bro. And you know my philosophy on football, bro. Like, I don't like once it's over, it's over. Like, that's why you got to soak up the moments when you can.
Yeah.
Because like once that final buzzer like go off, it's like, okay,
that's it.
I gotta take this and somehow turn it into life. You know what I'm saying? Like apply it to my life. I'm living now. You know
That's why-
what I lose in football, I gain back in my family. You know what I mean?
Man.
So.
What a great
Dang, this cat got super deep.
What a great quote, bro. What a great quote. That's why you coach of the year, bro.
Coach of the year, indeed.
That's true though, bro. Like
Indeed.
some of the best times some of the best memories I have of like high school was football and stuff, man. And you don't realize like that comes to an end. Like when you in it, it's like you just feel like it's gonna last forever, and then after your senior year, you like, dang, I'm done. Like for real. Like
I wish I played high school ball, man. I just got a job, bro. 9th grade, I got that job, and that was all she wrote.
it's been working full time since it was
I've
like 12.
I've been working a job for about to be 17 years, bro.
That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. That's half your life, bro.
For real though,
Cat
bro.
Dennis was paying rent for his own place when he was in 9th grade. That's nuts, bro.
Man.
Yeah, that's what
But
my cousin
man.
told me. My cousin told me, you gonna work for the rest of your life. You might as well just play sports now. I'm like, all right.
True, bro. Enjoy it while you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
I feel like I was working while I was playing football though, but it was just
You was.
You
I was
was.
only I handles. I was only working
Yeah.
like 10 hours a week, but I was definitely in there.
Handle's really the Young family business.
I was just
bro.
about to
That's
say
the
that.
owner
For real
handle.
is, bro.
Y'all definitely
Yeah,
should have owned the handle.
Bro, I still have
It ain't one
dreams.
y'all know that ain't worked there, bro. It ain't one y'all that ain't worked there.
Right.
Raquel, yeah.
Tell Raquel, yeah.
But you know, shout out to Raquel. She a listener too. Shout out Raquel.
Tell Raquel.
Shut up.
But yeah, bro, good season, man. Congrats on that. Also,
Appreciate it.
congrats on the lid. You came with the smoke last week. Definitely made the
Yes,
conversation interesting. Shoot, man, we don't got a lot of time today, so let's get right into it. You want to get to the Honesty Award?
You be repping. You everywhere. You out here in the mud. You know what I'm saying? You brave. And I respect that, man. Keep winning.
Yes, sir. Honesty Awards, man. I'll kick it off today. I want to give a special Honesty Award, man. This one goes out to the most important person in my life, man. Besides God, obviously. But I want to give one to my wife, man. She just finished her first semester of NP school, nurse practitioner school, of grad school. Straight A's.
Yes, sir.
Killing it, man.
Congratulations.
So I want to give a shout out to my wife, Nauyda. It's weird saying her name, bro. I never say her name. Yeah, man. full-time student, full-time nurse as well. Like she's working full-time at the hospital and full-time mother. So you already know, man. She's out
And
here
wife.
grinding. And a full-time wife, man. And she bodying all them roles.
Superwoman.
Bodying every role, man.
Sure.
So I definitely want to give her a shout out. She's inspiring, man. She's always had like just big goals to get better. Like I told her, like when I talked to her, I'm like, you've been in school since I met you. Like I met her when she was 18. She's been in school nonstop since then, because she just always wants to go to the next level and get better. So that's something to admire, man. So I definitely want to shout her out, and everybody else who out there grinding, man. In school, mothers, the women out there that are taking care of their kids, going to school and all that, and fathers, man. Shout out to all of y'all. So that's all I got today, man. That's my honesty award. Anybody else got shout outs?
All right, man. Let me get mine off.
All right.
Okay, so I was doing a deep dive on the internet, just doing some old research, just
that's
keeping
dangerous.
up on stuff. And I know, and I came across Daryl Davis. So Daryl Davis was a black man who decided he was an activist who wanted to not to introduce, but he wanted to interview, I forget the dude's name, but one of the founding members of the Ku Klux Klan. So he set him up for a interview. He had his assistant call him. They set him up in the little motel room. Klansman came in, sat down, and he came around the corner, and the Klansman was like shook.
It was a
like
black
he didn't
guy?
want to. It was a black guy. Daryl Davis, was a black dude. Klansman walked in. He sat down, and interviewed him with his the Klansman security, as they call a Nighthawk, and they just had real conversations. And Daryl Davis just like kept meeting with this guy to the point where he didn't need his security around. So he said the Nighthawk didn't have to come around when he was being around Daryl. And eventually, Daryl left the Ku Klux Klan because his ideals had changed because of these. Not Daryl left. The other guy left after having these conversations because he realized that his ideals were all wrong. So
That's
he
fire.
kind of.
That's super
cool.
fire, man.
That's fire,
Yeah,
bro.
so look him up, Daryl Davis.
When was this?
Shout out to Daryl Davis.
Like what
This
was the
was a
time
few years
frame?
ago.
Like recently?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
when was this? Like the 80s?
Oh, okay. I mean,
Okay.
still, that's
still
fire,
dope.
man.
Yeah, that's still.
Yeah, but I think that's relevant because we're in a time where people just want to hate each other instead of sit down and listen to each other. And if this black guy can go meet with the leader of the Ku Klux Klan, then we can sit across the table for some people and have some real conversations. You know what I mean?
Right.
They was out here burning crosses and wearing hoods and hiding their identities. We can have conversations. If that guy can do it, we can all do it.
Right.
So
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Conversations are needed, bro.
Yeah,
Like that
for sure.
mindset of like, we just hate y'all and y'all the enemy and it's not ever gonna change. It's like, I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but yeah, you know what I mean? Nothing's ever gonna move forward if you keep that mindset. So that's fire, man. We could definitely learn a lot of lessons from him.
Yeah,
Shout out
humanity
Daryl
just
Davis.
gotta tighten up, bro. Humanity gotta just tighten up, bro.
Yeah, bro. Humanity
Right.
is struggling right now. It's a lot going on in 2020, man. Shout out to Daryl Davis though, man.
Yes, sir.
I got one.
All right.
It's more of a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my dude Marquis. He started his Still Valley vending machine company up in Youngstown.
Hey,
And,
shout out
Keys.
Marquis.
You know, if you
That's fire.
want to have some if you tired of salt and vinegar chips in your workplace,
Hey, chill out.
hit my dog up.
Chill out.
He can get you right. You feel me? It's
Hey,
like,
Mom.
Hey, that was perfect, bro.
Bro, don't disrespect salt and vinegar, bro. Don't do it like that. You can both. We just talked about hate, bro. Salt and vinegar on barbecue can coexist, bro. It don't gotta be one of them.
You right, bro.
He can
You
put
right,
both
bro.
in the
So can
vending
Doritos.
machine, bro.
So can Doritos.
So can
bro.
Doritos.
Nah,
Nacho
can
cheese
get
classic.
Doritos can get up out of here.
But if y'all want it in y'all workplace, his IG is Still Valley Vending. DM him. I can get y'all his information as well if y'all contact me or want somebody on the pod. But just want to give him a shout out, man.
Let me give Marquis some. That's what's up, man. Shout out Marquis.
Yes,
I
sir.
love seeing like people we grew up with like doing stuff like this, man.
Right,
It's like
right.
especially in the when people like rise above the typical like stereotypes of Youngstown and like do something better, man. That's fire, man. Shout
And
out
like
Marquis.
a vending machine company, it's like something totally left. You know what I'm saying? Than what you would normally think. So that's dope, though. For real.
But that shows you he did his research and like he really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He really looked into it. So
Right.
all right, man. But yeah, shout out Marquis again, man. Super dope what he's doing. Is that it for Honesty Awards, Dennis? Did you have one or?
I was gonna give one to my lady, but we shouted her out already. Just give her a gunshot one time and we moving on.
So one gunshot for every year of life. One gunshot for every year of life. So, nah.
Oh man.
Shout out Liz, man. Happy birthday. Hope y'all enjoy yourselves today, man. I know y'all gonna turn up. Shoot, man. As far as Honesty Awards, that's really it. We got any what y'all feel? So I do want to ask y'all how y'all feel about this cuz I put a question on our Facebook page, you know, what do people want us to talk about, and one of the topics that came up a few times was this King Von situation. So King Von, for those of y'all who don't know, is a rapper from Chicago. He was out here in Atlanta. He just dropped his album like 2 weeks ago. I guess got into an altercation at a club or a hookah lounge or something, and there was a shootout, and he ended up getting shot and killed. So I don't know, man. What's y'all thoughts on that whole situation?
I don't
Just
know a lot
have
of
another-
details of this.
Me
I don't know a
neither,
lot of
bro.
details
I
of the
don't either.
situation, but like my thing is this. I feel like if you're getting into altercations, it's just like the movie Friday, man. It's like you got to use these
Yeah.
instead of like shooting, like because cats just want to be tough, but aren't really tough. Like I don't know where this perception of like being hard came from, where you got to always like shoot somebody when you can't really just fight and like get over things. Because as a guy, like we fight sometimes, you know. And after the fight is over, we can be cool and let it go. But I don't know when it happened where somebody has to go get a gun and start shooting.
Right. Like to say that violence is like, the reality is like violence is never gonna stop. Like people are gonna be violent, but killing has to stop. Like you could have an altercation without having to, somebody has to die. Like that's the thing. Like why can't you get your point across by just fighting? Like, I'm not encouraging fighting, but we know that it's gonna happen. Like, just humans, we have different, like, perceptions and different ways of thinking. So people are gonna have disagreements, people are gonna fight, but like you said, I don't know why it has to result in somebody's life getting lost. Like, I just don't, like you said, it don't make you tough. Like, a real tough cat don't need a gun, you know what I mean? You might need a gun for protection just against crazy stuff in the world, but you don't need a gun to prove your point. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, man. That's sad.
Yeah, I gotta do my research on the situation because I've seen a couple different things that possibly happened, but I don't know enough concrete to have an opinion on what took place.
So just what I heard or what I saw people alluding to was that he was beating some dude up from an altercation, and their brother went and got a gun and like started shooting. And shot him. That's just what I heard.
That's what I
don't
heard
know if
too.
there's any truth to that or merit to that, but
that's what I heard too.
yeah,
I guess my question is beyond like what actually happened. Like here's my thing, man. I feel and I'm not like, I haven't listened to a lot of King Von's music, but what I do know is that a lot of times, and what I'm noticing is, I guess forever, like what you manifest like in your music, sometimes comes into reality. Like, you know what I mean? So a lot of his music, going back and listening, is talking about, you know, it's the gang life, bro. It's talking about shooting, it's talking about, you know, all this stuff. And then when it happens in reality, it's like, dang, you know what I mean? It's the same when I hear these super drug lyrics, like from, you know, Mac Miller, and I'm not trying to be distasteful, like, I'm just rest in peace to all of them, but it's like, and I understand that it's your reality, and music is a way to like tell your story, but I don't know, like, where do y'all draw the line from like storytelling and reality and venting to like we're actually like encouraging this behavior? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at somewhere you have to draw the line with that. Like, it's hard to, I guess sometimes it's hard to tell your story and speak your reality without making it seem like you glorifying it, but that's your life. You know what I mean? So when I listen to rap music, and I can listen to music I can't necessarily relate to from cats who, like, you know, who've been in gangs and you know, live that life. I'm listening to it from a perspective of like, that's their story. Like, this is their story they telling. This is what they life was like. So I could respect it for being their reality and not glorify that life. You know what I mean? And you got cats who come out of that. You got cats who are able to come out of that and be successful, and then go back and say, yo, you know, like Jay-Z, now he's talking about like, start your own business, like, get off the streets. Like, once you get your money, like, get out of that life. But then there's people who never make it to that point, like King Von.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just sad.
I think that's where it's at. Like, I think a lot of the older people, like, they need, when they see these young boys or even these young girls, like, when they not young, I'm just saying, like, younger than them, but when they start making it and, you know, they start getting to a certain level, you gotta pull them aside. Like, it's okay. Like, you can get out the hood and still love the hood. That makes sense. Like, you know, you don't necessarily have to keep doing the same stuff that you were doing. You can still tell your story, but you can also, you know, do better for your community. You know, start putting your homies on, get them a job at your record label or something. You know what I'm saying? Own your own masters, which I believe he did. So now you can start your own label. All right, come work for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to start making it cool to not necessarily leave the hood, but make the hood better. You know what I'm saying? Once someone makes it out, we got to try to make it better.
Yeah.
I think it's a mindset shift when it comes to that stuff. Like, you gotta change people's mindsets. But I think it's a result of record labels poaching and like taking advantage of people's stories.
That's a fact.
It's just just like, oh, your story is terrible. People can relate to this. Let's make money off of it. And they're doing it with intent to monetize it. Yeah. And never go back and actually, there's no people they want to see how much money it can make. They don't care about how you're doing as a person, like, because then that changes the money. So we don't want to change the money, so we have to keep the story. And if you need drugs, we're going to give you more drugs. So, because we want the music that comes from this destructive lifestyle. We don't actually want you to be any better. So,
you talking that talk, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like I think Reason was, he just put out on his album, he put out a song speaking to exactly what you were just saying, Carmen. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? The care ain't for people, bro. The care is for it's for money. You know what I'm saying? It's the love of money that's the issue, and it's just a chain reaction to how something can affect a person and everything around them when you get into a business like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's sad, bro, because it was a couple other rappers that died this past week too, right?
It was.
I'm not familiar with their music,
I never heard of him.
Quando Rondo and
oh, I didn't know he passed.
Mo 3, I think.
Yeah, I saw Mo 3.
I saw Mo 3. I ain't see Quando Rondo, but
hey, don't quote me on the Quando Rondo thing. I thought I saw that, but I don't know if he got shot, if he died, or none of that. But the dude Mo 3 died out in Dallas, I think it was. But I mean, it's just it's one of them things, man. Like,
it's sad, man. I think y'all hit the nail on the head. Like, the labels don't discourage that. Like they low key encourage it. And I don't know, that Reason song is called Fall. I wanted to come in here the one week and break that down for y'all because that song was so deep. Because he was basically saying like, he was telling the story of somebody coming in the game and he was like, I just want to be a rapper. Like I don't want to do this drug stuff. I don't want to do this. Like there's a girl that just wants to be a rapper. She don't want to do the sex appeal and have to show her body. Like she just wants to be a rapper. You know what I mean? But the labels are like, no, you got to do this. Like talk about drugs. Like talk about violence. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then he says something like, they want to make you the next Mac Miller. I'm like, sheesh, bro. That's that low key hit close. Cause I'm like, especially since he just passed recently. It's like, man, that's the reality of it. But
it's a lot of research that goes into it, man. It's got to be like, who's doing this research?
Right.
Yeah.
You got to look at who's doing the research, who's looking at the trends of like what people are doing, what drugs are out there. Somebody's doing a deep dive and trying to tailor everything towards what they find in their research, bro. That's how it works.
Right.
Yeah. Do y'all think we have a responsibility as consumers to like not encourage that as well? Because I feel like sometimes us as consumers, we just listen to music and we just like, oh, it's just music. Like, you know what I mean? I just love it. It's music. Like, y'all, you know what I'm trying to get at? Like, do you feel like, not just us, but I'm just talking about consumers in general. Like, because these cats wouldn't make money off it if consumers didn't love it. You know what I mean? If they not playing it in the clubs and if people ain't rocking to it, the labels ain't making no money off it.
Yeah, I think we do have a lot of responsibility, but I think it goes like unnoticed, really.
Yeah.
It goes unnoticed and we kind of push it to the side as consumers. Like we justify a lot of things. And that's how things get sprinkled in.
It's entertainment.
We all about being entertained, bro.
We just write it off as entertainment, but then when somebody dies, everybody's like, dang. Like, that's all he talked about in his music. I can't believe that really happened. Right. It's like, but this is hindsight, his life.
Hindsight is always 20/20 though, bro. Like, hindsight is always 20/20. Like, you start, it just be, and it sucked because it always take a tragic situation for somebody to think back, like, oh, how could something have been better, or what part did I play in this type of situation that could have, you know what I'm saying, maybe helped. Like, but hindsight is 20/20, man. But I like that question you asked, bro. That's a good question, though. Like, that's a tough. That's something that,
it makes
that
us
I might have to sit and think about. Like, it really make you look at yourself. Like, man, like just buying this music or promoting this music. Like, what kind of like what does that do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, supply and demand.
That's
Like,
that's true.
For me personally, like, I can't listen to that drug music no more, bro. Like any of these young cats that's just talking about like popping Zans and this and that, like I just like in the time we in where there's so many people getting addicted to drugs and stuff and dying of that, like it's so untasteful to me. But when it comes to the gun bars and stuff, like I'm here for it. Like I'll listen to Benny all day, like, you know what I mean? But then I just write it off as like, oh, that's just his story. Like, he came up in that. Like, you know what I mean? This is his reality. So, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I think it's like a thin line between, like, telling a story and, like, glorifying that lifestyle.
Man, music is one of the most influential things in the world, though, bro. Like,
right. It might be the most influential.
That's the thing, Like, it's just so influential in so many different... Like, think about how many genres on top of genres we got. How many, like, different, like, even country music got some depressing music, bro. Like, I used to work at a spot where they played country music on, like, Thursday mornings. And it's like, man, like, they talking about the same stuff these rappers is talking about a little bit, but it's touching the different people because it sound a little bit different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something they could step to in a little bar with their boots on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's the same stuff. It's just like music is so influential, bro. And it not only affects it's even though the people who make the music, they're giving it to a consumer, but they still like you said, they still like speaking up some stuff that might be manifesting in their own life. And we all know, because we're spiritual beings, we know that things that you speak, bro, can come into fruition. Like,
Yeah, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Off your
This stuff
tongue,
been
like,
happening for years, bro. Like even back, we could even look back to like Pac and Big. Like them cats used to talk about dying all the time, bro. Like
right.
Biggie's 2 albums were both death themed, like Ready to Die and Life After Death.
To death. Yeah.
It's like that's nuts, bro. It's like he almost knew, like, not to. I don't know, bro. Like that's crazy to me. Like just thinking about that. But it's funny, like bro, this is you was saying like how much influence music has. So I'll tell this story real quick and then we can move on. But this, we did this event at my job. It was a high school talent show, and bro, I promise you, they had so many singers, bro. Every one of these songs was so sad, bro. I'm like, what are these kids going through? Like, I'm talking about the most depressing music ever. And I'm thinking like, yo, this is the influence though. Like this is the influence of music. Got kids in high school feeling like they ready to just be done with life.
So young though,
yeah,
bro.
So
like
young.
you ain't even seen the struggles of adulthood.
Been up life yet. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the music has that influence. You know what I mean? You break up with your girlfriend and now you hear this sad song and now it got you feeling like your life is over. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I've been there before though.
We all been there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
And now looking back, it's like
lying.
I didn't even know what love was. Like what was I mad for?
What was I mad for?
We dated for 2 weeks.
Right.
We talked for 2 weeks.
Thought your whole life was over after that 2 weeks. Like, I can't believe it.
That's the influence though, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Shit, man. Speaking of music, man, let's get into the bars, bro. Let's uplift the conversation. We got bars today, Mount. You come prepared today.
I can't even lie to y'all. I ain't even come prepared today, bro.
Mount, you got one job on the pod,
No, listen.
bro.
Listen.
You got one job.
No, it's hard because like, listen. I don't like listening to I listen to the same rappers, and it's like I don't want to keep giving y'all the same bars over and over. Like I listen to Royce, I listen to Ben. Y'all heard all them bars already. Like,
Mount, you got a whole Spotify full of music you could search.
yeah, but a lot of them cats be dookie, bro. I'm like, man, this cat's sorry. I ain't about to waste my time listening to this cat.
We need more dookie bars, man. We need more trash juice bars.
Yeah, bro.
Every bar you give us is Nick Cannon bar.
No, it's either Andre or Nick.
It's really in between.
Yeah, bro. It's all good though, Mal. We'll let you slide again this week.
Hey, speaking of music, what y'all think the best year for music was in the last like 5-10 years?
Oh man,
Last 5 or 10.
Bro, you should have been with that question days ago.
I could tell you.
So I
I'm
can
gonna
think
tell you
about
right
it.
now.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah.
I gotta figure out what year it was though.
Me too. I'm
So
about to
it
look
was
up
the
right
year
now.
that 2017 to me.
2017.
2017. We got.
All right, so what came out that year?
444. Damn. That's really all you need. But I feel like,
Facts. No, you ain't lying.
I think Big Sean, I Decided came out that year. I can't think right now. I just know those two are still like two of the top albums I go back to.
Is that the year Drake put out Scorpion?
Is it? Might.
2017.
Yeah, I think so. Scorpion, and that's the same year that Push came out. If it is, that's the same year Push
If
came
it is,
out.
then Push came
That's
out that year.
J-Rock too, right? Or no, that was 18, I think. That J-Rock album is nuts, bro. I went back to that the other day.
Yeah,
when
that's
I was working out.
2018. 2018 was probably it.
So what's 2017?
I might go 2018
What came out that year?
because Scorpion came out 2018. KOD did 2018. Push.
Daytona, yeah.
Astro World. To me, that was one of the best albums of like the last 5 years. That Astro World was crazy.
Astro
And
World
even,
was
I mean, we
crazy.
got to be honest.
J-Rock.
Cardi B dropped too. Cardi dropped
That
too.
album
So
was
we
fire.
got
Cardi B
that album was
hard.
nice too.
I can't
That
even
was
lie.
that's a hard year, bro. That year was tough, bro.
Let me see.
2018.
Yeah, 2018 was
18
nice.
might be it.
That's when Mac Miller's Swimming came out. I feel like that's
Alright, so-
underrated. I feel like that's an 80s.
Oh yeah,
album.
Championships came out. J-Rock came out 2018.
Yeah, that was
Like
a tough
2018
DiCaprio,
was
DiCaprio 2 came
DiCaprio,
out.
yeah, JID.
Victory
Yeah,
Lap
Mac
came out.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
18
it might-
might be it, bro.
18.
But 17
And that's
is
the year-
close.
Championship came out. Oh, and that's the
Yeah,
year.
that
Is that
Meek
the
Mill
year
album was
that? Is that the same year that they put out all of them little joints out of Good Music too?
Yep.
I think so, yeah,
Tiana.
The Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah.
Kamikaze came out. Yeah. The Book of
Denzel
Ryan
Curry.
came
If
out.
y'all like Denzel Curry, he dropped that year.
Denzel Curry. I
And,
think
Was that Zoo?
Nah, that was a Taboo.
Taboo.
Yeah.
Queen came out that year.
And Culture too. Migos Culture too. Regardless of how you feel about Migos, they got a big imprint in the culture too. So
yeah. That was a good year.
That's a
And
good
East
question.
Atlanta Love Letter came out too that year too.
Oh yeah. So 2018
Right.
wins. 2017 had some joints though. Damn, 444, Flower Boy, Tyler, More Life. That was trash. Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, 2 Chainz.
Crazy.
Layla's Wisdom, Rhapsody.
Alright.
Crit's album
Big
came
Crit.
out. I Decided. JID dropped the album that year. Wins and Losses.
Yeah.
That was a good year,
Losses,
bro.
Yeah, but I would have to
Sci-Hi.
say, yeah, that was a great
No
year.
Dope on Sundays. Sci-Hi.
Okay, that was a good one.
Trying to think what else. Lil Yachty's like, nah, I'm playing. Yeah,
Lil
but
Yachty.
I would say 2018 probably takes it. That jump they did have Victory Lap,
2018?
Championships, Push album came out that year. That was a solid year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Would y'all got that over 2016?
What came out in 2016?
Life of Pablo.
16 was trash, bro. Yeah. 15 wasn't bad though either
The
though.
Coloring Book.
Boo.
Untitled, Unmastered. Blank Face
Man,
LP.
get Untitled Unmastered out
Blank
here,
Face was
bro.
hard.
Blank first was
Birds in the
Blank.
Trap. Sing McKnight
Yeah,
by Travis Scott.
but Astro World was better than that.
Views.
Hey, 15 wasn't bad either though,
Views
bro.
design.
Yeah, I was just looking at
I
that.
would-
too.
I would agree.
Hey, I got a question for
2018
y'all.
with
I got
that
a
list.
question for y'all. So,
Yeah.
bro, all right, I'm gonna just ask it, and then I'll give my reason why. When we considering the best rap artists in history, right? Not rappers, but rap artists, all around rap artists. Is Kanye West in y'all top 5?
Rap artists.
Rap artists.
You should. Okay, we talk about
Bro,
artists, not rappers. I mean, he gotta be.
He has
I
to
feel
be,
like
bro.
what he did
has to
outside
be.
of what he did with music, like looking at the videos he did with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that's Michael Jackson level, bro.
Yeah. But even just musically, even if we take that stuff out, just musically, would you consider him a top 5 rap artist of all time? I think you have to. I was thinking about
Yeah.
it like a couple days ago. I just gotta, for some reason, I had the kick to listen to Kanye music, bro. From when did College Dropout come out? Like 2004,
College Dropout.
3. From that year, his first
I think
six.
you gotta.
04.
I
It was
think
04.
I think you have to put Ye there, bro. You gotta put Ye top 5,
It's no way you can't, bro. His first 6
Cause-
albums were like
bro.
2004.
Smash,
Bananas,
bro. His-
musically
Yeah.
genius, bro. Like
I can't.
And I became a Ye fan late, bro. I became a Ye fan on the album with Barry Bonds and on that. What was that? Graduation.
That album was
Graduation.
great.
That's when I really
That was
became a
hard,
Ye
too.
fan. Like
Ye was one of my favorite artists back in the day, but from like what
Ever.
after
back then, man, we used to rock with that boy.
yeah from
04.
what was it? Probably Yeezus On hasn't been good, but before that, bro, I don't know if I know anybody with a better like discography of 6 albums, bro. College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, Dark Twisted Fantasy, 808s, and Watch the Throne. Bro, that's a crazy.
That's crazy, yo.
that's
That's crazy.
line. Yeah, that's a
Like, I don't know if
and
people
they
give
all
Kanye
and
the
they
respect
all
he deserves.
and they all might be considered classics, bro.
bro, you could make an argument for every one of them albums to be classics.
Right.
Not only that, but
Right.
the way he pioneered the change in music, bro. Like
And the
808s.
sound,
Yeah.
I hated 808s when it
Yeah.
came out, but now looking back, I'm like, that changed the game. Like 808s
Right.
changed the sound of music at that time.
All this singing, rapping you got is really from Ye. Like
From
Ye
Ye,
changed
bro.
a lot of people doing that, man. For real, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, bro.
And
I
even
just
a lot
think-
of the sounds, like as far as production, like he brought a lot of that dark tone. Like a lot of people use a lot of those dark tones that he used. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's kind of before it was kind of like brighter, but he's making it cooler to make darker music.
yeah.
I don't know.
He
You know what I'm
changed his
saying?
sound. He came in with his own sound, and he
Yeah.
kind of like pioneered a new sound, and like the
Him-
samples and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, bruh. I
Yeah.
just even if you go back and listen to his first album, that College Dropout, like that was his first one, right? That came out before Late Registration, right?
College Dropout.
Yeah.
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 Bro,
College
that-
Dropout was
Dropout.
That
before,
album
yeah.
is nuts, bro. Like from start to finish. I don't know. I just had to throw that in there. Like I feel like if you exclude from Yeezus forward, Kanye might have the best discography of music. Like
Now Pablo was dope though a little bit too, bro. Pablo
Yeah,
was
but-
alright to me.
Pablo
wasn't-
wasn't bad, bro. Pablo wasn't
no,
bad.
it wasn't. But it wasn't a.
It's not the same level.
Some
It
people might
wasn't
not
no.
like it.
It wasn't
Yeah.
no graduation though. It wasn't no graduation on no late
Right.
registration.
He
though.
didn't. He
Like,
didn't miss with them first 6 albums. Like
Yeah, that
not
is
only
true.
did he not miss, like he knocked them joints out the park, bro. Like
Right.
every song. So I don't know.
We-
musical
Hey,
genius, bro.
on this point, like I think we gotta give some of these rappers credit that can make albums that don't sound the same. Like him, I say y'all know how I feel. Even Kendrick, their albums don't really sound the same. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they give you
Yeah.
something different. Like you know what to expect from a Future, or you know what to expect from. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're gonna get from them. But
Yeah.
with Kanye, it's like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Even
Yeah,
you know.
bro.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I think that's dope when you can kind of
When
switch
Kendrick
the
put
whole.
out To Pimp a Butterfly, like I didn't expect that at all. I'm like,
Nah.
this is different. I went
Completely
back and listened
different.
to it. It's definitely a moment in time.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we gotta. I like to revisit that question Mo asked us in the group chat though
What was the question? I don't
about the
remember.
verses.
Oh,
The top
If I-
top
if
three
I-
from Young Money versus anybody. Like anybody from
top three-
from the top. What you say? Top three from Young Money versus the top three on any label.
Any other
any
label.
other label, yeah.
So
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Nicki, Drake,
Nicki, Drake, and Wayne.
I feel like the only if you consider Rock Nation a label, because they more of a, I don't know if you consider them a label. They're like a whole.
Now you got to,
entertainment.
you got
Okay.
to, because they make so like that. You know what I'm saying? They all one. Really.
So then you
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
you gotta include Rihanna in that. You gotta include Kanye in that, and you gotta include
but-
Jay.
I mean, but you do gotta make it fair though. Like you gotta, like Rihanna can't be. Then we ain't talking R&B
She's a Rock
artists.
Nation artist though.
I'm talking. No, but
rappers.
versus battles is like rappers versus rappers,
Okay.
R&B versus R&B. So, I don't think nobody can touch Young Money. Honestly, in the top 20, nah, not them three.
The only ones I thought was close was Snoop, Dre, and Pop. They got some hits. You know,
Yeah.
some that's like
Yeah,
they got some heavy hitters right there.
I feel like, bro. I feel like Rock Nation will be a good matchup though, because you got to Kanye and Jay-Z definitely match up with Wayne and Drake.
Right.
And then
Right.
I don't
You
know.
have to take that
I guess
matchup.
Nicki is
Yeah,
the
Nicki
factor.
is just-
Like who
yeah,
do you
Nicki-
throw in there?
yeah, who
Yeah.
gonna
Who gonna Rock
who
Nation
gonna rock
you
with
throw in
Nicki
there?
though? Right.
I don't know. If you could throw Rihanna in there, even though she's not a hip hop artist, that would definitely be a case. But I don't know. I guess it don't gotta
I
be a
think that'd
female.
be
It
an
could be
interesting
anybody.
joint.
It could
You
be.
got,
yeah.
bro, Meek Mill is signed to Rock Nation. You got Fab. You got. It's a lot of people signed to Rock Nation.
Everybody's signed to
The
Rock
Locks-
Nation, though,
The
bro.
Locks, Jadakiss, like everybody. So
Everybody's signed to Rock Nation. Like I think that would be like a more fair debate if it was like Young Money versus TDE or Young Money versus Dreamville, Young Money
Yeah.
versus No Limit, like
Right.
them little
Right,
branch off joints,
yeah.
not them big machines
You
that
can't-
got
you can't- yeah.
it's putting the whole world
J.
on when they
Cole is
first come
signed to
out.
J. Cole is signed to Rock Nation. Like it's a lot. So I don't know. That's why I said you consider that a label. Because I guess even Young Money is a label, but it's like a subdivision of
of cash money.
Of cash
yeah.
money.
So, yeah, if that's the case, I don't know. You might be right. The only ones I could come close, like you said, is probably Death Row, and maybe I was thinking G Unit, but besides Game and 50, it ain't really a third strong. I mean, you got like Lloyd in them, but they wasn't. They dope, but they not making hits like.
They don't got 20 or nothing. They could go. They don't even got 20. Like you can get them 40 and they won't match the 20 that Wayne and Drake coming with.
No.
So y'all telling me Tony Yayo couldn't get in there? You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, listen, Yayo, I will dog Yayo in the battle. I'll dog Yayo in the battle.
Bro, throwing Tony Yayo in the top 3 G Unit is like throwing Tiger in the top 3 Young Money. Like, you can't do that.
Young Money. Facts.
Or Chanel West Coast.
Nah, boy, you gotta put the boy
Chanel West Coast.
Gutter for Young Money.
Gutter.
Gutter.
Hey, Dennis went crazy with the gutter though.
Young Money has some trash artists, bro. Like, if you exclude like the hot ones, they did have some trash.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't Lloyd Young Money for a minute?
Lloyd? I think so.
I think so, yeah. The singer, right?
Yeah. He was.
Yeah,
I think he was.
Everybody was Young Money, bro. Cash Money, Young Money.
That's a
Caleb,
good question.
You just gonna skip over my unpopular opinion though.
My bad, bro. Let's hear it real quick, bro. Usually you just come in.
Oh man.
That's my
Oh man.
We all out of order today.
Not again.
Yeah, right.
Usually you just come in with it, bro. Like,
I know
I don't gotta introduce you. You just be like, hey, I got an unpopular opinion.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is not a trash wrestler. Like, dang, Carly, where'd that come from, bro?
Hey man, I gotta. My life was changed this week. Crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth peanut butter. Ooh,
Hey, I'll agree with that.
I had to become an adult, bro, to understand that that's where it's at, bro. Not when I was little.
You're right, you ain't telling me nothing when I was little. I'm like, nah, I don't want no crunchy.
Yeah, creamy peanut butter is low-key trash, bro.
I was arguing with people like, I swear, like creamy peanut butter is the best peanut butter. Until I tried extra crunchy, and I was like, wait a minute.
Extra crunchy. You went straight to the extra crunchy.
I might be tripping. Bro.
That crunchy, that Jif crunchy. Yeah, bro. Once you go with the crunchy, you won't go back. You won't go back.
It just hit a little bit different. So I guess
crunchy,
it's not an
you go
unpopular
back.
opinion.
It do though, bro.
Crunchy will change your whole mindset on PB and J. Like, I want a little crunch in my PB and J.
it's like you know how you eat like a sloppy Joe or like a cold cut sandwich and you gotta have the chips on it like sometime that's what the crunchy peanut butter do for the peanut butter and jelly, bro.
Without it, it's just mush. Without that, it's just mush,
bro. It's just mush.
I don't want no mush sandwich. Like, what the heck?
Let me get this
Give me
mush
something I can bite into.
Let me get that mush.
And I was so confused about that. Because I had a crunchy peanut butter jelly sandwich one day, and then I had Uncrustable, and I was like, this Uncrustable is trash. I was like, this is kind of trash.
Uncrustable has been trash, bro. They fooled us.
Uncrustable is nice, bro.
Uncrustable has been trash, bro. They've been trash.
And you just need like
You should never eat a prepackaged. You should never eat a prepackaged peanut butter and jelly sandwich, bro. That's
preserve, bro. You gotta
that's like
keep it frozen.
getting the jars with the peanut butter and the jelly already. That's nasty.
Yeah,
That's sick.
no, it's not, bro. Hey,
Sick.
Goober, alright though, bro.
That's
Goober's
sick.
not bad, bro.
Nah, bro, that's nasty. That's a good. That was a good unpopular opinion, Carlin. Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen, man. Before I know we about to head out, but it's looking like, bro, states is about to start trying to shut down, man.
Sheesh.
So, man, listen, yo, we gotta make sure that we all doing our part. Like, just wear your mask, social distance, man, because we can't afford to have another shutdown, bro.
No, we can't.
Like some of these businesses that barely been holding on after the first, is gone after the second joint.
The second one gonna kill. Yeah, it's gonna kill it, bro.
It is. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. So I just wanted to say that, like, people just do your part, man, because we don't need it though, not for our economy. And I feel like come January 20th, if these numbers don't start decreasing a little bit, man, it's slow. It's slow for the whole country,
decrease, bro. It ain't gonna decrease. So I just feel like that's the only reality. Like, it's gonna be slow. The thing that I don't get is, like, it just don't make sense to me, bro. Like, I was reading the news today, and it was saying the regulations on some states are now making rules like you can only, like, they have a curfew. You have to be in the house by 10 o'clock.
Yo,
I'm
what
like,
is the
what's
curfew
that
gonna
do?
So
do?
do y'all not think that
No.
coronavirus spreads from
The corona stuff
until 10 p.m.? Like, what are y'all talking about? Or, like, restaurants?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You can only have your restaurant open from 8 a.m. to, like, 5 p.m. After that, you gotta close. I'm like, so
Like, bro,
nobody that comes in.
Walmart is still
That made me
7
uncomfortable,
to 10,
bro.
bro.
Stupid
Walmart is
as
still
heck,
7
bro.
to 10.
I'm like, that's my thing. If we're gonna do it, like, you have to do it all the way. Like, halfway, like, these halfway rules make no sense. It's stupid as ever, bro. Like, that's what's frustrating about this. It makes no sense, bro. Like,
I know for Ohio though, bro. I know for Ohio, man. DeWan made his speech, man. He giving us a week before he start shutting down bars,
gyms
again, restaurants, gyms, and schools,
Everything.
bro. So, and the numbers ain't did nothing over the last couple days, but double, like.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's looking slow for Ohio at least. So Kayla, with you coming home next weekend,
You're gonna be on
know,
lock
bro.
now.
you just gonna be in the crib, bro. Like,
We might
you
be
gonna
stuck, bro. We might come home and be stuck. They might not let us out. Like,
Bro, that'll make y'all uncomfortable.
I was about to say, they lucky
Oh,
we
it
got
definitely does.
couple minutes left on the pod, because I got a whole little spiel I could get into on what Carlin about to say.
I'll save
But
it
I'ma
for
keep
next
it
week, bro.
I'm
We gonna
gonna
get
save
into
it for
it
next week,
We
because
definitely gonna get into it.
We'll get
I
into
got
it.
you. Yeah, this is
week
crazy.
kinda
This is
limited.
crazy.
But yeah, I definitely feel that, bro. Like, this is crazy. But I will say, like, this thing is hitting kind of close to home, man. Like, I know personal people, like, that I know down here that hit me up, like, yo, I got it. I just want to let you know, because, you know what I mean? I've been around you the past couple weeks. Like, it's
Yeah,
it's
I got
it's
family
hitting
that had
closer.
it. That
It's
just
hitting
had it,
closer.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it definitely but it is scary. But at the same time, like, my one boy got it. I ain't gonna say his name on here because I don't know if he wants me to give up his info like that. But I've been close with him the past couple weeks, and he was like, I feel fine though. He was like, I got a little cold and like a little bit of a sniffle, but that's it. So
99% survival
Just
rate.
like you.
I was just about to say that,
Just like you,
Carlin.
man.
Get out my
Like
head,
me,
Carlin.
bro.
Stay out my head.
We on the same wavelength, Mount.
So man, just
right,
just be
y'all.
smart, man. Wear y'all mask. Just follow the rules.
Yeah,
be
that's
smart,
it,
but
bro,
don't
man.
let's
Yeah,
I
wearing a
really hope
mask
they
don't make
shut
you-
us down, bro.
Yeah, wearing a
Let's
mask
not
don't
make
make you
it-
dumb. Like, people act like
Live
if
your
you
life.
wear a mask, it's like, oh, you dumb. Like, just do it, till they can, don't give them no reason to try to gain more power. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's what I think. Like,
Right.
just do what you gotta do.
We don't need nobody being no heroes, man.
Right.
Like,
Right.
do what you're asked to do. Let's just ride it out. But yeah, definitely be safe.
Be safe, man, and follow us, yo. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause hey, man, we got the Facebook page up,
Yes,
man.
bro.
Hey, yo, hey, hold on, before we go there, man, bro, my Facebook was going dumb that day,
Going
bro.
crazy, bro.
I was getting so many notifications, so
We got
so
like
people,
200
people supporting us, bro.
We got like
Yeah.
200 followers the first like day I posted it. So that's
couple
right.
hours, like
A couple hours.
So yeah, so follow us on Facebook, man. Go like our page, follow that page. Honest to God Pod. You can catch us on Instagram. You can catch us on Twitter. Same handle. If you want to listen to us, you can check us out on Spotify, Apple, any anchor link, and then what else? YouTube.
Yeah,
Catch us on
YouTube,
YouTube. You can catch a full video of the whole episode, man. We appreciate the love and support, man. Keep sharing it and yo, keep giving us topics to talk about, man. And
Yeah,
we can get some
man.
I
topics
like that.
early. We can be
Interaction,
better
yeah.
prepared, man. I like that.
Right.
That's what I made
Exactly, I like
the Facebook page for, so y'all can interact with us and like tell us what y'all want us to talk about, or just give us y'all opinions on what we talking about. Like, we want that interaction, man. Like, y'all are family.
Yeah.
That's why we do
Right.
this. So Shout out to y'all, man. We love y'all. Yeah, stay safe.